back. Oh, I'm back, rather. You've seen her a lot. I'm back. And together, we are back. We are back together. So we had paused for a little bit of a while on this podcast.
Of a while.
Yeah, but welcome back to Vows and Voyages,
Yay.
the podcast. Okay, we will not make any promise to say how long this is going to go, but it's going to go for a while.
Yeah.
When we're about to stop, you know that, okay, they've announced that, okay, we're about to end season Shiny. But, okay, just for now, we are back.
Yeah.
Don't mind my voice to be back too. But yeah, I think we heard from a couple of friends who, I think that was like just like an extra push to sort of just bring us back to say like, yeah, look, I mean, even for us, it was encouraging. And yeah, so like, look, if it was a good thing, let's continue it. Let's not stop. A good thing. So yeah, we are back.
We're back. And for those that may not know us, we are the Sakalas. I'm Lydia. And that's Josh.
Yeah.
And yeah, we do this podcast thing where we talk about marriage and everything that happens in marriage and just love, because we like to talk about those things, right?
For
we
sure.
enjoy. Yeah.
But before we go deep into deep stuff, okay, we're gonna do a little couple quiz.
Yeah.
And see what's going on in our lives.
Yeah, I think it's a light way for us to get back into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, a fun way for us to see if we know stuff about each other.
I don't like the sound of that.
Still learn not at it.
Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, so our first question is, what's one small tradition we've created in our marriage that feels special? Sorry for interrupting, by the way. Now we've been married for 1 year and 8 months.
Yeah.
We're approaching 2 years.
Oh, 9.
2 months.
Depending on when you watch it.
Actually, when you watch it, it'll be like 1 year, 11 months. Because October, then November, right? Yeah, so, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, so what's one tradition you feel we've created and is special?
I think it's almost a tradition, but like our Bible study.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
We got into a really nice rhythm of having Bible studies in the morning. So yeah, like I really love it. I really want it to get so engraved in us that it becomes our tradition. Yeah, I love that one.
I like it too, and I love it because I feel like when we have Bible study together, I always learn from you. Like, I learn so much from you, and it's like a different perspective. I feel like, God speaks to us differently. He shines the light on different things, and like, it's like, oh, I didn't see that. And then like, it's like, it's double.
Double your money.
Yeah, so I really enjoy that. And I feel like every time we have Bible study, I feel closer to you also. And it just feels like we're doing something so purposeful, something that's like, it just means a lot, feeding ourselves with the word and being able to do that together. Yeah. Amazing. I like it. Yeah.
Me too. I don't even know the word you can use to describe it. I like what you said about, like, it also just brings us together as well. It brings us closer together. I love that. It's nice. It's nice, sweet.
And I think also like it was easier when we were both we didn't have 9 to 5s. Okay, now I don't have a 9 to 5. He does. We talked about entrepreneurship in our other episode, but that's like kind of
you hear more on that in the
but I feel like even trying to be intentional with it is that like, because sometimes our evenings are a bit everywhere. Like in the morning, sometimes when driving to work in the car, we make sure we like still open the word and read, or when you get to your workplace before you go in, like we still have that time, and I like that. It's good. It's nice.
Extra bonding.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I think, I don't know if it's a tradition, but we kind of got into this flow of cuddling each other at night, and it's like, I feel like maybe I get more of the cuddles, but I do feel like we exchange.
You really do.
Yeah, but I feel like we got into this system, especially when it was colder. There was a point where like you would turn and cuddle me, then I would turn and cuddle you, and like it's like through the night we're just like swapping the cuddles, and it just felt good. It just felt like we've gotten into a flow of cuddling each other, and it felt like every night it was like without even saying, it would just happen. And so I feel like that's my little tradition. That's
Let's
special.
see if we can keep this up this summer.
No, we definitely cannot. I'm the
We'll
one
not be
telling
pushing
you.
each other. We'll be taking turns pushing each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Okay. The second question is, which wedding vow do you think we've lived out the strongest so far? Do you even remember the wedding vow?
That's a good question. I think the wedding vow that we've lived out the most so far is probably the last part.
To this part?
So help me God. So help me God.
Oh my gosh, is that part of the vow? Or that's just
I think
asking
so.
God to help you
Do the vows.
do the vows that you're from saying? But anyway,
I
so
guess
help
it's kind
me.
of, yeah, kind of sort of part of the vows. Yeah, because I feel like we have really like leaned on God.
Yeah.
Just looking back in the first year and even this year, yeah. Like I've really seen us lean on God in in every area.
Yeah.
In every area, financially, whenever we're doing our own stuff, the Phenomenal Woman concert, and like, so help me God. So and like even today, I really felt that thing, like like we can never stop needing God.
Yeah.
You once He helps you, it's not like, oh, thank you God, don't need you no more. It's like the more He helps you, the more you realize you just need Him more and more and more and more. Yeah.
Okay. I think for
You should
me,
have a better answer than me
Ish.
because you took time to
I
read
really
those.
did take time. We're working them together. But anyway, I would say just like vowing the vow that we took to love each other. I think we've loved each other and it's looked different in different seasons,
Yeah.
but the love has always been there. And I think it's guided a lot of our decisions and how we treat each other, whether it's putting aside your pride and like admitting you're wrong to something, or like
Preach,
putting
man.
aside
Preach.
your pride and like addressing issues,
Yeah.
or like when you're angry and maybe okay, but you've performed and it's like, okay, let me just all those humbling acts, I think they come from a place of love.
Yeah.
And we say it so much, like I love you, I love you, I love you, and I think it's just been a constant, and I think it's something that has driven a lot about the way we treat each other, and so I think we are currently holding up the I vow to love you.
Yeah.
It was one of the vows, right?
Yeah, oh yes, it do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and even just thinking how love, like, because we think that love is just beautiful, right? Bubbly, yes. But even when the bubbly is not there, I think like, and as you said, God has helped us.
Yeah.
Like even when the bubbly is not there, even when the butterflies are not there, just still be able to love on each other.
And I must say, I love how you love me.
I love how you love me too.
Nah, bruh, like you are. I need to catch up.
I know. I think you love me so perfectly.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah. Okay. So our next question is, what's a moment in our marriage that taught us the biggest lesson about teamwork?
What's the biggest?
What's a moment in our marriage that has taught us the biggest lesson about teamwork?
That's a good question. Have we learned? Teamwork. Maybe you could go first if you already have an answer.
I feel like, I don't know, my mind is everywhere, but I'll just try to catch one thought. I think like just being able to divide and conquer on life's duties, like responsibilities. Also because we're coming from a place where we're so used to doing stuff together all the time. I think now being able to be like, okay, you go and get the card, do this, or like when I saw, especially when you started your new job, like a lot of things became like, it's like, what can I do to help? And then like I feel like it became like the load became lighter on you, because at a certain point, or when you just started, I think there was this fear of like you drowning and you not having time for yourself, which we're still trying to like work through, because there's just so much. But even like just trying to divide that and like step up and be like, what can I do to help? I think that's like a very teamwork type of thing. Like you're in the office 9 to 8 to 7, or 8 to 5.
Bro.
8 to 5, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I have more flexible time. What can I do to like help with the other stuff? So yeah, I think that's something that has showed me the importance of teamwork. I think it's helped us get a lot more done.
Yeah.
And kind of be a bit more organized with
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure. I agree definitely. I think that's been like a huge moment for us. And again, like I think I've already told you, but I have to applaud you again for like just how like you picked it up so quick. Like there was not even like, oh no, babe, let's sit down. I think we need to discuss how we can manage our time and how we can help each other. It was just like new job, bam! Like you've just filled in all the little spaces, and like it's something that I'm grateful for, because like sometimes I take a step back and just like look at it. You know what I mean? Like I could have easily gone to work with no ironed clothes. You know what I mean? Like, I would go to work with no food. Like, and these are small things that seem small because like they're just happening automatically without me even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when I take a step back and really just think about it, like there's no power. Sometimes power will come at 22 hours, and the ironing stuff for me, and just to make sure like, you know, I have a seamless experience, even just getting into a new space. And I'm constantly thinking of the other things. Which you've done tremendously well. I think another moment was the phenomenal woman. I don't know if I'm healed.
We're not going to do a whole episode on that.
Yeah, I think so. That was crazy. But I think that was also another moment where.
Sorry, do you want to tell them we had a concert called Phenomenal?
Nah,
Woman?
it's too deep. Just
so that they know what it is. Because like Phenomenal Woman concert, what's that?
Yeah, okay,
you know,
so
what if we're reaching a wide audience, like, you know.
Oh yeah, our viewers and listeners in Germany. And Brazil. huge shout outs to you guys. Yeah, so we did a concert called Phenomenal Woman sometime in May.
Yeah.
Just to help raise awareness for Sisters Keeper, which is an organization that just helps adolescent girls in mentorship, the period poverty, and a number of things.
And stuffs like that.
Yeah, so we put together a concert to raise awareness and funding for that. So it was work.
It was amazing.
It was work, and I think that's where really teamwork stood out. And it wasn't just like, oh, he's doing his thing, let me let him do his thing. But we really just, I think, came together well. Yeah.
And I want to say, like, on the first point is, I think it's easy for us to do this teamwork thing because it feels like a team. Like, we're each being like a teammate. You're being a teammate in, okay, this new opportunity has come and I'm doing a 9 to 5. Like, that's a team thing because you're looking at the whole picture of what it means for our marriage. And so me as a teammate also have to like step up in the role of that in a team, you know. So it's like it's team effort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yes, amazing.
Okay, let's go to the next.
Okay. So, what's one marriage myth you've discovered isn't true?
That it always feels like a fairy tale. I don't know. I feel like I kind of said it before, but I think you mentioned something even just now where like loving each other looks different in different seasons, right?
Yeah.
So I think the myth is, and I mean we see it a lot in movies. Maybe that's where
And
we get
social
it
media,
from. You know what I mean?
actually. Yeah.
Like we see the couple going through the tomato, but it's like they're so good together. Then they end up together, and we think, oh yeah, that's how it's gonna be, the rest of their lives. But yeah, like it's a myth, and the beauty is still there. Right now, it's not a flawless fairy tale picture. The beauty is there in every season. And like you said, the love looks different in different seasons. There's seasons where everything is all good. You can't complain about a single thing.
Yeah, we've had those seasons.
Yeah, and like the seasons where it's it's crazy,
Yeah.
and you're just thinking, oh my gosh, what's
Let's
gonna
see
happen?
what's-
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And so loving each other in those different seasons looks different. You know what I mean? It's not every day like the big gestures of oh my gosh, you came with flowers. It's like like it just looks different. In different times, and I'm reminded of something I was sharing with you like recently, where I think God is just reminding me to say, look, like the seasons where it's gonna rain, you know what I mean, and which feels effortless, like oh, it's just rained, the grass is green, but then the rain is gonna stop, and then that doesn't mean oh now we just have to let the grass die out and wait for the rain again. Like we now have to make those intentional steps to
Yes.
start watering the grass, and and in those seasons, look, we're just putting in the work to make sure that the grass is green and is healthy until again another rain season comes. It's like oh yay, not much effort being put in, but the grass is still there. So I feel like that's sort of like the best way I can try to describe that myth of it's not a fairy tale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to water, sometimes it just rains.
Yeah, I love that. I really love that. I don't think I can even add anything to that. On my end, I think so. I don't know if it's a myth. It is. Okay, it's not a myth. Okay, I'll just say the statement. And I'm going to say this statement because I feel like we heard it so much before we got married is marriage is hard. I mean, marriage is challenging. And as you said, like there are seasons where you have to work more and there are seasons where you work less. But I think for me, why I didn't necessarily find that statement to be true is because I feel before it just painted a picture of where we're going, like it's just work, you know. And I think I don't agree with it because I feel it puts so many people in that place of fear of it because it's hard. And I think we had a conversation with one girl. That's when like my view of hard changed. Rather than saying hard, what I've discovered is that it is challenging. You know, it has its challenges like everything else in life.
Oh yeah.
And it's about work done before and the work that you're going to do during. That's going to like define what it's going to look like for you. And so I don't think I would necessarily go around saying marriage is hard. I would rather tell people that it has its challenges. So for me, that marriage is hard is just like...
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
It's even, I remember someone was asking me like, oh, how's marriage and stuff? And I was like, I know, like marriage is good, like it's sweet.
Yeah.
But then in my head I sort of felt like maybe now he thinks because I've said marriage is good and it's sweet, it's like it's perfect, you know what I mean? It's like if you ask someone like, oh, how's life going? How's, you know, like how are you doing? They'll tell you, yeah, I'm good. It doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, everything is perfect or whatever, but it's like, it's good. And yeah, that's, I guess, even in like, almost like the reverse of what you're saying, to say, like, I've lost my train of thought.
The reverse of what I was saying in terms of marriage is not hard.
Exactly. Like in the same way that everything else is challenging, and I think even like what Unga was saying is like being single is challenging, life is challenging, being a mother is challenging, being like everything in life is just is challenging, and that marriage is just one of those things. And even in the reverse, it's like life is good. It doesn't mean it's perfect, but it's good in that same regard, you know. Work, oh, how was work? Do you love your job? Yeah, like I love my job, it's good. Doesn't mean at all there's no challenge, I just sleep at work. You know what I mean? It's like it's good, but that mean there's no challenge, there's no whatever. And that's like marriage is one of those things as well. It's good, that mean it's oh my gosh, you will never cry, you will never what. But like it's one of those things that's it's a good thing. Yeah.
I love it. We could retake our honeymoon, where would we go and why?
Retake our honeymoon. Oh, I have zero regrets. I have regrets about the weather.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only thing I could change, but I think our honeymoon was good.
You wouldn't want to redo it in like Bali or Paris?
Nah, that was good. I think just the whole thing of fearing for your life. I mean, everything just added.
Oh, we went to South Africa, by the way.
Yeah, so shout out to our South African viewers and listeners. I think everything just added to the whole experience. I don't think I would want it any other way. I would just love to add more like places to where we go and just create more memories and stuff.
Me too. I think our honeymoon was very special because I think we've traveled out of the country as children, but it was our first time, like for me as an adult. And the fact that I got to do it with you was very special. Like, just having that experience with you in a new country. And guys, we ate so much.
My God.
We were a bit ridiculous, but I wouldn't take it back. Yeah. To be honest, we blew a lot of money on our honeymoon.
That's the goal.
In a very unwise way, because when we came back, we were a bit broke. But
Not really.
We were broke.
I know we had money, maybe.
When we came back,
we didn't have a lot of money, but we had money.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. We put money aside for
when we come back. Okay.
Yeah. So everything else just said let's blow.
Yeah. Okay. They're not made us broken like when we started. Okay, that's the thing. But yes, so
blow that money.
I remember we met our pastors at the airport, and they also gave us some money, and they were like, "Don't save this money." And Josh was like, "We are not saving it."
Save it for what? We are gonna blow that money.
Yeah, it was fun. We ate without limits, without looking at how much is there. Like
the fruit of that is still short.
I know, right?
It's still short.
But it was fun. We're young. We are still young, but it's just fun to be out and young and just be with your person. And so that was fun. We moved from one part of the city to the other. Had different experiences. It was fun. I don't think I would take back anything.
Zero regrets.
We slept. We rested. We watched a lot of series. We explored. It was fun.
It was nice. It was so nice. I think even that's from that. If there's any lesson from that, don't mind the dogs, guys, around there.
Yeah, at home, sorry.
They're a bit crazy. But yeah, it's now it's put money aside for that. You know what I mean? Now, we can't do that now. Yeah. We can't just blow and be like, tomorrow will solve itself. My God. We can't, because again, we've learned from that. Now it's let's put money aside for that. So now when we put money aside for that, all of that money that we put aside, it must now we blow that money. Yeah. And so that when we come back, life just goes on as usual. So,
I like that. And the one thing I've learned about putting money aside for certain things, as you said, is there's no regrets or anything when you're spending the money, because that's what it's meant for, right?
Exactly.
And so now we've become very intentional with putting aside money for, we call it our honeymoon every year, our marriage anniversary.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's we're just putting money aside and then we go and have a good time, and so just have fun with your person. The moral of the story. What's one dream we've talked about for our future that excites you the most?
What's one dream about our future?
We've talked about our future that excites you.
I think definitely kids.
I thought any of
yeah, definitely kids. Now to my brothers watching this, I'm probably like, George, because every time they talk to me about kids, I was like, no, thank you. I'll let you
Not
guys.
now.
You guys talk about that. I'm doing something else, okay? But yeah, I am excited. I do get excited. Okay, I think that's what. I do get excited. When I talk about kids and just dream about kids, how we're gonna raise our kids, and even just building. I think for me that excites me, because I think we have similar goals or dreams of what our house would be like, and just having a space that we can truly call ours. We can come here and say, oh, we're at home, but like this is our space. If we want, we can break this wall, extend this, shine. So just to have that space, it excites me, because I think we want a similar type of house, similar type of environment and stuff. So.
And mine, I'll let him answer, because he knows it so well. That's how much he knows me.
No pressure.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. What's mine?
Okay, I've known it. Yeah. Traveling.
Yeah. Because every time I even just want to open my mouth and talk about the future, so you want to talk about traveling, but I look forward.
I really need to travel. I just want to travel.
Yeah. I'm like, if we save all this money, you know where we can go. But I look forward to a time when we are financially free or stable enough to go
Just
to
move.
many places,
Yeah.
you know, and just see the
I like
world.
that too.
Yeah, that excites me. Like
yeah.
it excites me. It motivates
Yeah.
me to just, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now our last question.
You are a Pentecostal.
Last question.
Yeah.
If you had to give newlyweds one piece of advice, what would it be?
Enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Enjoy the journey. Yes, there's stuff, you know, we've learned, there's stuff you've heard from people, stuff that people have poured into your life, wisdom, but I think just enjoy the journey. Right? Don't have too much of a strict picture of what, you know, this is how marriage should be, this is
Yeah.
how, you know what I mean? It's like just going.
Yeah.
Going. Yes, obviously we apply the wisdom we've learned, but just enjoy the journey. Enjoy every step. The mistakes that you make,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. Make the mistakes, learn from them, pick yourselves up, keep on going, but just enjoy the journey. Because at the end of the day, you want to look back and still smile. You don't want to look back and say, "Ish, okay, for those years of our lives, Jesus Christ, I don't even want to."
Yeah.
You know, like just enjoy it. Look back at the mistakes and be like, "Yeah." But we picked it up and we learned from that. So yeah.
I love that. I was gonna say something about mistakes, but you already said it. I'll just echo that. Like, allow yourselves to make the mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of learning. It makes you better, actually. But since you already said that, I'm also gonna say that don't compare yourselves to other couples.
Word.
I think it'll take away what you have. It'll take away the uniqueness of what you have because your eyes are always on what they are doing or what they've been able to achieve or what their, you know, like what their marriage looks like. Like just look. You could look at others for like inspiration, but never comparison. Like
Yeah.
never look to compare. Like we are
Like
not
that.
there yet. Yeah, because again, there's so much that's been said about comparison. You could be comparing different seasons of life. You know, you could be comparing different years. You know, for them to get where they are, it's taken them like so long, and like maybe you're just in your second year of marriage and stuff like that. So just be kind to yourselves and don't compare to yourselves to other couples.
Yeah.
This was very lovely. I'm glad we're back. I enjoyed this so
I loved it too.
yeah. So thank you for watching and listening. Leave us a comment and share this. Please share this because I definitely know someone will benefit from this.
Yeah.
I myself have like really enjoyed
Yeah,
this
it was
conversation.
Me too. Me too. Yeah, share it with everybody. People who are dating, getting married soon, freshly married for 16 years, whatever. You know, just have those. I feel like they're really good questions.
Yeah.
Right? They're really good
You
questions.
should actually
just to-
ask your partner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, play the video for them, ask them the same questions, and yeah, have a good time.
Yeah,
Have a good
so
time.
thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one, which is definitely coming
Yeah.
because we've made our commitment.
Peace.
Vows and Voyages.
Vows and Voyages.